Editing long videos often feels like a never-ending nightmare of scrubbing through endless footage just to find a single usable take. You spend hours hunting for the perfect clip, cutting out all the awkward filler words, and trying to fix messy audio levels. Normally, you would be manually dragging, zooming, and stitching things back together for days before it actually flows well. But what if I told you there is an AI tool that can handle all that tedious work in just a few minutes? That is exactly what Vizard does, and it is a complete game changer for turning long-form videos into viral clips. It is engineered to find the strongest parts of your footage, trim the junk, and help you publish without needing a dozen different apps. I used to jump between apps for transcribing, captioning, and scheduling, which was clunky, expensive, and incredibly slow. Let us pretend I am creating content for a health and fitness channel, and I have a 10-minute rambling mess of a recording. The clip is full of me waffling, messing up lines, staring at the script, and even getting interrupted by the doorbell. Instead of the painful ritual of manual cutting, I simply upload the raw file and hit the auto-edit button in Vizard. I tell the AI I need a 60-second tips video, and it instantly scans everything to remove filler and awkward silence. It automatically pulls out the punchy, coherent moments that actually work for social media without any manual scrubbing. One of the best parts is that Vizard targets energy peaks, finding those moments that are concise, hooky, and ready to perform. Another huge time saver is that everything is transcribed automatically, allowing you to edit the video just by editing the text. If you want to shorten a sentence or remove an ending, you just delete the text in the transcript and the AI updates the cut. It is such an intuitive way to work, especially when you are thinking about your messaging instead of trying to manipulate waveforms. I often forget to plug in my mic, so my raw audio usually sounds harsh, boxy, and straight from the camera. Vizard includes smart audio leveling and noise reduction, which makes your message understandable without needing an expensive pro suite. This saves me so much money on external gear, and the audio quality is more than enough for everyday social content. I also love that Vizard helps you salvage messy on-camera moments through smart text edits instead of heavy-handed visual tricks. Once you have a solid cut, the next step is making it feel professional with B-roll, graphics, music, and captions. You can use the integrated library to search for relevant footage like gym shots or people walking and drop them in instantly. Vizard automatically generates captions based on your transcript, so you can tweak the style to match your brand in a couple clicks. You can even browse music tracks and add subtle sound effects to make your short clip really pop. For my fitness video, I typed a prompt for an animated title card, and Vizard provided clean templates that matched the clip. 10 seconds later, I had professional graphics and aligned B-roll that made the whole production look fantastic. If you want to build a brand, the real game changer is the auto schedule and content calendar feature. Vizard lets you set your posting frequency and platform choices, handling all the logistics of getting your content live. The content calendar gives you a perfect visual overview, letting you shuffle things around or approve clips before they launch. This eliminates a ton of admin work, meaning no more juggling spreadsheets or switching between 10 different platform dashboards. Most competitors make you stitch together separate subscriptions, but Vizard combines selection, editing, and scheduling in one place. This allows you to spend significantly less time doing busy work and much more time actually focusing on your creative work. I took a messy 10-minute ramble and turned it into a focused 60-second tips video in barely 10 minutes. It really is not an exaggeration because the heavy lifting of cutting, captioning, and sourcing footage is fully automated. The final clip was punchy and helpful, with great audio, perfectly timed captions, and matching B-roll for every tip. Tools like this aren't here to replace your creativity, but rather to remove the frustrating friction that slows you down. Whether you are growing a business or a personal brand, Vizard provides a much faster path from raw footage to published content. For the daily hustle of batch creating content, having everything in one place is a serious total upgrade. So give it a try, play with the auto-edit settings, and you might be surprised by how fast your production can become. Let me know what you think of the final clip and tell me what your biggest editing bottleneck is so I can help next time.